What if one of the most famous deaths in history didn't happen the way we've always been told? Was Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, truly the architect of her own tragic demise? Or could there have been foul play? Welcome to Epic Time Journeys, where we unravel history's greatest mysteries. Today, we dive into the mysterious death of Cleopatra, the Queen of the Nile. Did she take her own life, or was she murdered? To understand Cleopatra's death, we must first understand her life, a woman born into power, with ambition as vast as the Egyptian empire she ruled. As Queen of Egypt, Cleopatra forged alliances with two of Rome's most powerful men, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony. But with the rise of Augustus, formerly known as Octavian, these alliances turned deadly. After Caesar's assassination, Cleopatra's survival depended on her ability to navigate Rome's dangerous political waters. She bet everything on Mark Antony, her lover and partner, but after their forces were defeated by Octavian in the Battle of Actium, it became clear that Egypt's days as a sovereign state were numbered. The traditional story tells us that Cleopatra, after hearing of Antony's death, chose to end her own life rather than be paraded as a prisoner in a Roman triumph. Ancient sources, most famously Plutarch, tell us she died by the bite of an asp, a venomous Egyptian snake smuggled into her quarters. But is this how it really happened? Cleopatra was known for her intelligence, resourcefulness, and political cunning. Some historians argue that Cleopatra, a master manipulator, would have carefully orchestrated her death to maintain her legacy. But there's another possibility. What if her death wasn't a suicide at all? Could Cleopatra's death have been murder? After all, her defeat was a huge political victory for Octavian, the future Augustus Caesar. While he claimed he wanted her alive, parading her in chains through the streets of Rome would have cemented his dominance. But what if it was more convenient for her to die? Some theories suggest that Cleopatra was murdered on Octavian's orders. Perhaps he feared the political power she still wielded. Cleopatra was a symbol of Egypt's independence, and her mere presence was a threat to Roman control. If she died, Octavian could spin the narrative to his favor, showing her as a tragic queen who could not accept her fate. So, did Octavian's men secretly poison her, or did they stage her death to look like a suicide? The absence of any clear witnesses to her death makes this theory more intriguing. Let's talk about the snake, the asp. Was it even plausible for Cleopatra to have died from its bite? Experts have debated whether an asp could have killed Cleopatra so quickly and painlessly. Asp venom is certainly lethal, but it usually causes a slow and agonizing death. Could Cleopatra, a ruler who controlled every aspect of her image, really have chosen such a painful end? Some argue that Cleopatra may have used poison, not a snake, to control her final moment. After all, she was known for her knowledge of poisons. Perhaps she took a faster-acting toxin, creating a narrative of death by asp for dramatic effect. What happened after her death? Cleopatra's son, Caesarion, was swiftly executed by Octavian's orders, ending the Ptolemaic line. Egypt became a Roman province, and Octavian returned to Rome, where he was hailed as the savior of the empire. But was Cleopatra's death truly the tragic end of a proud queen, or was it a cold, calculated murder that eliminated the last threat to Roman supremacy? Cleopatra's final resting place has never been found, and much of her story remains buried in the sands of time. Was she the ultimate victim of Roman ambition, or did she choose her own fate in defiance of her enemies? So what do you think? Was Cleopatra's death the last act of a queen determined to escape Roman humiliation? Or was it an assassination orchestrated to secure Rome's control over Egypt? The mystery lingers to this day, a testament to Cleopatra's enduring legacy. Join us next time on Epic Time Journeys as we uncover more of history's greatest secrets. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next journey into the past.